Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Mania. So in today's lecture I'll be telling you about Tekla Structures, that is from the basic construction to the full construction of the building, along with the bar bending schedule and everything I'll be telling you. So let me start first. So when you will open Tekla Structure, this one will be the first 3D view which will show you by default. After that, you have to simply click in one of the line in one of the grid system, and simply either you can double click it, or you can simply go to this properties tab. After going to this properties tab, you can simply set the grid lines accordingly, as all the grid lines are in mm. As you can see here, by default all the grid lines are in mm, so let the unit be in mm only, or else, as I have shown in my first video, in my second video, that or else you can set the unit by going here, and by after that going to the settings part, then going to the options part, and in the options parts the dimensions will be present here, so you can set there the dimensions. As you can see here, the drawing dimensions, these are in mm, so you can either set here, as well as you can set the units and the decimals here as well. So my unit is in mm, so let the unit be in mm only. I will not change it. So let me double click it. After double clicking it, you can see here the properties tab will arise, or else click here and go to the properties tab. There this one is the first 00 coordinate, then there are the spacing of 5 into 7200. so let me do one thing, let me remove and let me keep as 4 meter, 4 meter and 4 meter, 4 meter, so 3 multiply by 4000. After that, in the right hand side also, in the y-axis, this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. As you can see here, this one is the x-axis, this one is the y-axis, and the depth is the z-axis. So along with that, I will even keep it here. So 3 into multiply by, keep it as 4000. okay, so modify all. So let me modify this as well, copy it, paste it, because I have kept the same thing, modify it. So now our building will look in this manner. These are the various, this is one part, this one is two part, and this one is three part. So there is the requirement of 1 2 3 4, up to 4 levels are required. Along with that, A B C D levels are required. Now the height of the first, let me keep the height as, first one is the ground level, then let me keep the another level at, let me keep the footing level at minus -500. This is the footing level. From here the footing will start at a depth of 500. Then second one is 0. This is the ground level. Then next one is 3000. Then the next one is the 3000. Then the next one is the 6000. Means I have kept 3 meter 3 meter as the height of the roof. So let me modify it. After that, let me check if anything I need to set. So everything is okay. Now close the properties button. Now you can minimize it, you can zoom out, and you can again click in any of the grid lines and right click it, then interrupt it. Interrupt means to press the escape button, it's similar type of command. Now again click on one of the grid line, then click on create view, then along the grid lines. Now along the grid lines there are various values, like this is the plan, then this is the grids. So it's okay. Now in the plan, even I can go to the assembly top view. Let me go to the plan in the assembly top view, and in the X Z Y is the front view. So assembly front view, and this one is the X Z, this one is the side view. So assembly perspective view. Okay, now click on create. After clicking on create, now there are various plans available here. Okay, let me close it, let me again go to here, let me again click on one of the tab, and you can see here again modify it, 3000 modify it. Now after that, click in one of the line and go to create view along grid lines, then everything is okay. Now click on create view. Now delete all this because these are not required, because I have kept the distance as 3000 and this one is 3001 double, both are created. So you can do one thing, you can select all, simply you can delete all. Let me delete all, select and delete all, select and delete all. First delete all, because I have created some error, some kind of error values. So then after that, click on OK. Now as everything is okay, now simply click one create. Now these are the values which I required: 500, 3000, 0. Okay, is everything is now okay. Now click on OK here. Now let me do one thing, as there is the requirement of plan, so now I'll click on the plan value as well. This one is the plan. I'll click it here. So now I can see both the plan as well as the 3D view. Click on OK. Now click on OK. So as you can see here, now close this. Now go to this section and click on tile vertical. So this is the 3D view and this is the plan view. So for that, simply go it here, go to this here and show the grid lines. After going it here, you can see here all the grid lines will be shown here. This one is the plan view where all the grid lines are now shown. Now let me construct the building from the footing part. So let me go to the concrete. After going to the concrete, now click on pad footing. After clicking on pad footing, now let me place one. Objects were placed outside the view depth. Do you want to expand it? Okay, so now as you can see here, this one is the pad footing which is being created in the 3D view, and here it is created in the 2D view, that is in the plan. After that, escape it. Now click in this footing, or else click in this footing, go to the properties. After going to the properties, now you need to set what is its bottom level. Its bottom level is at 500. No, its top level should be at 500 mm. Cut it, paste it. Each top level is at 500 and each bottom level is at, let me keep the height of the footing as 500. So let me keep the bottom as 1000. So now modify it. Now it will move a little bit downward, that is at my zero level it will move, because my zero level, sorry, my lowest level is minus 500. So now the footing will move to my lowest level, and this one is the depth of the footing. The depth of the footing is minus 1000 minus 500, means the total depth, or simply both are in the negative axis, 1000 minus 500. So my footing is of depth 500 mm. Okay, means half meter. Now everything is okay. Now even you can check here, it's required in the middle, rotation is okay, horizontal is also middle, everything is okay here. Now I will change the footing. The footing is of 1500 by 1500. This one is fine. Now let me go to the material part and let me go to the concrete undefined. Show details. Now my concrete is having that the profile density is okay. Design part, now everything is okay. Now let me go a little bit downward portion and check here the profile. Let me go to the profile. After that I can even check for the dimensions of the footing. So this one is the dimension of the footing, 1500 by 1500, which also I can change here. Even you can change the dimensions of the footing, like you can keep circular sections or any other sections you can keep here. Okay, so this one is my sections. Now position is okay, casting is also okay. This one is the precast. Okay, let me keep as cast in place, modify and cast in place. Cast in place or cast in situ, it means I will construct at the site itself. Precast means such as the pre-stressed concrete members, those are precast members. So I will keep this one as the cast in place or cast in situ member. Now everything is okay. Here even I can change the member as existing concrete, grout, reinforcing bars, timber. I can also keep timber or miscellaneous materials. Okay, so even I can click in existing concrete. I can go to this property and I can check here, better to keep concrete undefined. Now everything is okay for this footing. Now close it. After that try now let me create one column over the footing. Let me create the column over the footing at this position, expand it. Now I have created the column, you can see in the 3D view. Now let me do one thing, let me click interrupt and let me click in this column. Interrupt means either you can press interrupt or you can press the escape button. So now go to this, click in this column and go to the properties. After going to the properties, here the size of the column is 400 by 4. Always remember that before going to construct the modeling of before going to construct the full building or the modeling of the structure, you always need to do the designing part before in ETABS software or StatPro software, because in ETABS and in ETABS or in Stat Pro, it will give you the dimensions of the column, of the footing, whether the column is safe for the building, whether the footing is safe for the building, whether the beam is safe for the building. So it will give you all the dimensions. After that, you can do the bar bending schedule and all these things in Tekla Structure, because Tekla Structure is basically a modeling software. It will give you the full report of the drawing, but it will not provide you the designing part in Tekla Structures, because here designing is not done in Tekla Structure, but in the Tekla structural designing software is also present. I will show you. Let me do one thing. Let me minimize it. Yeah, this one is the software, Tekla Structures Design Suite. So this one is the software which I have downloaded yesterday only. In this software, you can do the full designing, such as ETABS as well as in Stat Pro. But Tekla Structures is actually not for designing, it's only for modeling. That is, what does modeling means, I will show you by the end of this video, and you will understand properly after the end of this video. Okay, so I have also built the column. Just press the escape button or interrupt. Now see what is the bottom. Bottom is actually, here I have to keep 500 because I need to touch the foundation. Now my top height is at a level of, it should be at a level of, because my full height is up, my building height is up to, sorry, let me do one thing. Let me keep my building up to 3 meter. That is, I will first let me construct the column up to the first floor, modify it. This one is my first floor, then cast in place. Okay, everything is okay. Now I can also even change the profile here. I can change the size. Okay, now let me close it. So everything is okay. So now let me close it. So as you can see here, I have constructed one footing as well as one column. So this is the column which I have created here, as well as this is the footing. Okay, so in the plan view, even you can click in this view and you can click it here. It will show you the plan view only. So this is the plan view. Now simply click on interrupt. After that, what you will do is you will simply click on both, or else you can do one thing. You can simply click in this 3D view, this one as well as this one. You will click on both. After clicking on both, simply right click it and click on copy linear, copy spatial and copy linear. Now what we will do is, this one is the X direction. As you can see here, in the X direction I need to copy at a distance of, because I have kept the grading at a grid lines at a distance of 4000. So click on 4000. So number of copies, how much it is required? 1 copy, 2 copy, 3 copy. So number of copies required is 3. Okay, now I need to click on pick. After clicking on pick, I will click it here, and after that I will click on I will click in this copy. So as you can see here, now all my columns and foundations are being created in the Y line. Now in the similar manner, let me copy in the, this one is 0. Now let me copy in the, this one is, which one is this axis? This one is Y axis. So let me copy in the Y axis. In the Y axis at a distance of, but it should be in the negative direction, because I hope all of you know about coordinates. Copy, pick it, now copy it. See, so now all my columns are being created in the this direction as well. Now what I'll need to do is, after that I will click it here and this one, this and this, this and this, this and this. I have clicked on the 3 footing and column. Now right click it, copy spatial, linear. Now I have to copy 1, 2, 3 in the minus Y direction only. Pick it, copy. After that copy it. Now right, press the escape button 2 times or 1 time and click on OK. So now I hope it's clear to all of you how to create the columns and footings in this similar easy manner, because or else you have to create on each and every grids, but in this manner you can copy it. After everything is created, now what you need to do is, you can check this 3D view in a proper manner by pressing the control button, and see this one is at a little bit downer portion, that as you can see here, this one is 500 mm depth, and these are created at full center to center. You can check here, see. So now my columns and footings are being created. After that, now I will click on, now I'll create the beams, and for that what you need to do is click on beams, click on beam. After that I need to create beams from here to here. Then from here to here, and from here to here. Now in the similar manner I will copy it. Similarly click from here to here. I have created the beams in both the direction. Now I will check in the 3D view. See, these are the 2 beams which I have created. Now as you can see here, though I have created the beams, but all my beams are created let me do one thing. Let me click on interrupt. After that double click it. Let me select the objects, close it, close it. Now close this properties. Do one thing, simply click on all the columns. Simply click on all the columns and go to the properties. After going to the properties, you can see here its offset. It should be placed at the 0 level. So the 0 level is at a height of, and it is in y direction. So better do one thing. Its starting point should be at minus 3000 depth. Now modify it. Sorry, Control Z. Do one thing, let me click on one and go to the properties. Just check for the one. Its starting point is just wait. Let me press as 3000 and its end okay, I need to keep this one is x and this one is y. Sorry, here it will be 0 0 because I have changed the value in y. I need to change the value in z minus 3000. Let me check, and this end point should be also in minus 3000. Yeah, now it's okay. So now let me select all the members. Now let me select all the members. After selecting all the members, click as minus 3000 and here also select minus 3000. Now click on modify. Now they have moved, as I will show you. See here, now the beam has moved to the 0 level. All the beams, these are actually the tie beams. So now what I will do is, now I will, in the similar manner, I will now copy all these beams such as I did there while selecting the columns and footing. I have copied. I have clicked on the 3 items. Now right click it, copy spatial, linear, now I need to move in the top direction, y direction. This is y direction, not negative, it's positive because it's coordinate system. Now after that, number of copies is 1 2 3 3. It's okay. Now pick it, picked it. Now press on copy. Now that they got copied. In the similar manner, I need to cancel it, and in the similar manner I will copy all the beams in this direction as well. So I have copied all this, I have clicked on all this. Now right click it, copy spatial, linear. This one is what direction? This one is x direction. So in x direction, here it will be 0.00, here it will be x direction 4000. Number of copies 1 2 3 3 is okay. Pick it. This one is the point. Now click on copy. See, now it has been created. Now press on OK. So this is how we can create the beams and columns. So hope it's clear to all of you how I have created the beams and columns. Now let me create another beams and columns. Okay, now let me create another beams and columns, but before that I will show you here there are some views which are available here. Go to views, then go to rendering. Here there are various views which are present here, that is part wireframe. This is the wireframe view. Then its shortcut key is control 1, then it's partly shaded wireframe. This is control 2, this is control 3, parts grayscale, then control 4, rendered view, and we can show some parts. Okay, so this is how we'll show the beams and columns. Now let me create the columns at this level. So now let me again simply what I will do is simply let me click here. After clicking it here, click on, right click it, copy spatial linear. Now I'll create the same things in the Z direction. The height is 3000 meter. This one is 0. The height is 3000. Now number of copy is only 1. Okay, but for creating this one, let me do one thing. Let me close this one first. Now let me go here, let me go to this plan view, click it here in this view, then show from the side view. After going to the side view, this is the side view of the building. Let me create first this one, right click it, copy spatial linear at a Z direction of 3000, X direction 0, copy, number of copy is 1, pick. See, now my beam has been as you can see here, now my beam has been created. Now my beam has been created. But as you can see here from the side view, that though the beam is being created, but it is not created at the top portion. So you can do one thing, you can simply delete these beams, because I will show you another trick to create the beams at the full level. You can delete those 3 beams and you can click on concrete After clicking on concrete, you can go to beams. Now you can also create from this view, from one beam to another beam. Then now let me check what is now created in the 3D view. Because as you can see here, it's now created at that height. Or else you can do one thing, because though this one is created, but this one is created at the bottom height, so you can also even click in this portion and you can click on 0, and as well as you can click it here 0 and modify it. Now the beam has moved in a proper manner, as you can see here. So in this same manner you can create. So this is how we can create the beam. Or else you can simply click in this beam. You can click in this beam. After clicking in this beam, you can click on front, modify it. See, it will create at the top portion. So in this manner also we can create the beams. So I hope it's clear to all of you how to create the beams in different ways. But only the criteria you need to know is sorry, the coordinate system. Because if you are very clear with the coordinate system, then you can create in any manner the beams. Now let me do one thing. Now let me go to this 3D view. After going to this 3D view, now as I have created one beam, so now I can, even you can see here it is not created at the center. So let me create in this at right, modify it. No, click on left, modify it. Yeah, now it's created. So in this manner you need to check where it's created. So now everything is okay. So what you need to do is now simply click in this beam. Simply click in this beam, copy spatial, linear. What is this direction? This direction is, what is this direction? This direction is 1 and 2. 2 copies are need to be created. So click here 2. And what is this direction? This one is negative y. Negative y. So z you keep it negative y at a distance of 4000. Negative 4000. Click on pick. After clicking on pick this point, then click on copy. Now it will be created. See, as you can see here, now beams are being created. In the similar manner, see, in the similar manner you can create the beams. After clicking on this 3, now again right click it, copy spatial, linear. I need to create on positive x-axis, positive x 0, positive x-axis at a distance of 4000. Now I need to copy 3, 1, 2, 3. So write as 3. Now pick the axis. Now click on copy. So this is what, now my beams are created. Now click on OK. So this is how now my beams are created. See, as you can see here from the 3D view, now you need to create the beams in the similar manner in the 2D view. So let me do one thing. Let me close this view or click it here, go to this view, and now let me show from the another view. No, sorry, this view. Yeah, this is the view. So in this view we can now create the beams again, or else you can simply click on cancel. This is the 3D view. Now you can do one thing again. You can simply go to here, view list. You can click on view list. Now you can click on this view. What is this view? Either you can create on D view or A view. Grid lines A. Create it, click it. So after clicking it, click on OK. Now click here, tile vertically. So these are the two views which are created. So now as you can see here, now I can create the beams here. So what I will do is, now I will simply I'll simply click it here, close it. Now I'll simply click in this figure, go to this view, go to top view. Now I need to create the beams. So let me select these three beams first, and let me click on copy. These three beams are at a depth of 3000. Okay, so let me click on these three beams, copy spatial, linear. Now I need to move on the Z direction, 3000. And what is the height of the beam? 400. See, as you can see here, beam 3800 by portion. So this one is height of 800 and 400. So 3800. You keep it. Now click on pick point. After clicking on pick point, clear it. 3800. Need to create one. Click on pick point. After clicking on pick point, click it here and copy it. Now as you can see here, in this one, it's created at a height. So let me click here. Or else you can do one thing, you can simply click in this, or you can press Ctrl Z. After that, let me create one beam first. Let me click on copy. After clicking on copy, let me click here. After clicking it here, you can now click in this beam and you can move at front, modify it, or else at the middle, modify it. Now you can see here, now this beam is created. Now after the beam is created, now click it here, copy spatial, copy linear in x direction. Number of copies is required is 2 in x direction at a distance of 4000. This one is 0. Now pick it, copy it. So this is what, now beams are created. Now click on OK. After that, in the similar manner, because there are various techniques to create the beams, so you can do anyhow. Only the criteria is to create the beams at the proper height. After that, again select in these 3 beams, right click, copy spatial, linear. Now we need to create in positive y, at 4 meter in 1 2 3 number of copies. Pick it, copy it. So now it's created. Now press on OK. So now I hope it's clear to all of you how I have created the beams and columns. Now let me do one thing. Let me create the slab. Let me now create the slab over this portion. Now let me show the plan view at 3000 height. Now go to this view list, plan view at 3000 height. Click on OK. Right click it, click here and show the grids, construction line and references. Along with that, the view is also present. Now what you need to do is you need to click on slab. Now I have clicked on the slab. Now I need to create the slab. from this position. So I need to create the slab from here, 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 here. Now the slab is created. Though the slab is created, the slab is created at some height. So for that you can do one thing, you can delete the full slab and you can go to again the plan view list, plan at 0 level, this is the plan at 0 level. Now okay, after that, as you can see here, this is the plan at 0 level. Now simply you can do is you can click it here and you can click on the top view. Now this is what it is created. Now you can click on the slab. After clicking on the slab, you can click it here, 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 here. So this is how my slab is now created. I hope it's clear to all of you how my slab is now created. I can also clap in this slab and I can increase the thickness or I can change the position, that is in the front I can make it. If I'll modify it, see the slab will move to the front, that is at the top it has moved. So this is how we can create the slab. Now you can also do one thing, you can provide 100 mm position, modify it. Now the slab has moved a bit up, see. So this is how I have created the building along with the roof. Now hope it's clear to all of you. After that I will show you the columns, and for that what you need to do is you need to go to the view. After going to the view, go to the, so after that you need to go to here, show on parts wireframe, okay, or in this manner, or simply parts wireframe. After that, go to this portion. After going to this portion, write as pad. This is pad footing reinforcements. Now click it here and apply on all the footings. As I have selected everything, now it will show the reinforcements in all the portions. So do one thing, press Ctrl Z, simply press Ctrl Z, now you need to select only the columns. Only the footings you need to select. I have selected all the footings. Now click on pad. So this is how now I have created. Now right click it, interrupt it. So I hope it's clear to all of you. So now I have created the reinforcements. See, you can check here, these are the various reinforcements which I have created in the only the footings. Okay, now I need to create starter bars for footings. So click in this. After clicking here, click in this column. See, starter bars are created. Now click it here. Starter bars created. Starter bars created. Now I need to create here starter bars. Starter bars. So hope you can see here, I have just now paused the video and I have created everywhere the starter bars in the columns. So these are the various starter bars in the columns. Okay, so this one is the column footing bars, this one is the starter bars. Now I need to create the column automated color reinforcement layout. Now I need to click on all the columns. See, as you can see here, I'll click on all the columns. So this is how we'll create the reinforcements in all the columns, and these are created by automatically, but I can also edit each properties by simply double clicking it and going here. Like I can modify all their sizes, then longitudinal rebars, primary ties, their spacing, secondary reinforcement, everything I can change it here. Circular columns, each and everything I can correct it, but I have kept it by default because otherwise my video will become too lengthy, as anyways it's now one hour over, so better to make it short. So I have not shown everything in details. Okay, so I hope it's clear to all of you how to create this pet footing foundation reinforcements, then starter bars for the columns, then the column reinforcements, then I will create the reinforcements for the beams. Then let me click on beams, beam reinforcements. As you can see here, these are the various beam reinforcements. Now let me click in this beam reinforcement, and I can also edit all these properties. So now let me click in the beams, each and every beams. In bottom portion also beams are present, so I can do one thing. I can click in this view, in this manner I can click it. So in this manner you can create all the reinforcements for the beams. See, so hope it's clear to all of you how I have created the reinforcements for the beam as well. Now I will be creating the reinforcements for the bottom beams, that is for the tie beams. Let me pause the video, and I will in the similar manner I will create all this. So hope you can see now my reinforcements are created everywhere in all the beams, columns, footings, then starter beams, everything is now created. Now I will create the reinforcement for the slab, and for slab you need to write as mesh. So now I'll create on mesh bars. After creating on mesh bars, now I'll click on the slab which is being created. See, now my slabs meshing reinforcements has been done. So hope it's clear to all of you how to do the reinforcements in Tekla Structures. Now our main part is to go to the drawing and report. After going to the drawing and report, now you have to do the numbering fast. So click it here. After that, click number series of selected objects. Okay, after clicking it here, now after numbering is done, now close this. Okay, so numbering is now done. After the numbering is done, so जैसे so hope it's clear to all of you that numbering is completed. As you can see here, numbering is completed. After numbering is done, now you have to go to the drawing properties. So, as you can see here, there are various kind of drawings, that is single part drawing, assembly drawing, GA drawing, cast unit drawing, multi drawing. There are various kind of drawings which you can create by the help of Tekla Structures very easily. So now you need to click on because I will create cast unit drawing, so I will simply click on the cast unit drawing. After clicking on the cast unit drawing, I will simply click on apply and OK. After clicking it, now I will go to the, so after going it here and clicking this one, now I need to go to the just wait, I need to click it here, and after clicking it here, as you can see here, this one is create drawing, so I will click it here and I will go to the master drawing catalog. Just wait till it gets loaded. So no drawing in this category, so let me go to the cast unit drawings. So this one is a standard drawing, so you can click in this drawing and you can click on OK. So create drawing for all the parts. So now it's creating the drawings. Just you need to wait for a moment. So in this manner, you can create the drawings of each and every individual elements of the full building with the proper bar bending schedule. So hope it's clear to all of you how I am doing all these things, and if there is any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try to resolve it, your query. So after this one is over, now you can see 6 drawings are being created. Now you can close this one. Now you can go to the report, and in the report, these are the various reports which are created. Let me close the report. Now I'll go to this document manager, because now my drawings are, as you can see here, 6 drawings created successfully. Now I'll go to the document manager. After going to the document manager, you can see here these are the various 6 drawings which are being created. Now let me click in this first drawing. Just simply double click it. After double clicking it, just wait for a minute till the diagram gets loaded. Now as you can see here, just wait for a minute. See, now these are the various reinforcements which are being created in the Tekla structures. Now I'll try to zoom it. As you can see here, these are the various footings, each all the reinforcement detailings. Okay, each all the reinforcement detailing are being shown in a proper manner, and this is one of the sheet of the Tekla structures. So after that, let me open another drawing. Let me open this drawing. As total 6 drawings are being created. Now let me open this drawing. This one is the another drawing. Then let me open the other drawing. Even you can view here. Let me click in this drawing. So what is this drawing is? See, this one is the drawing for the slab. Full details of the slabs are shown here. So in this manner, all the drawings are being created. Now let me click on this one. This one is the reinforcements for the beams. So all in this manner, it will show you all the reinforcements with the proper dimensions. So hope it's clear to all of you how to create the diagrams by using the Tekla structures. So this is the final project. I made it in Tekla Structures to show you. Now I will be teaching you some drawings, not some drawings, because now I will be teaching about Tekla structural designing. Okay, that is Tekla structural drafting suit. So in that I will show you how to do the designing via Tekla structures, because in this video I have shown you how to do the modeling and how to draw the full diagram with all the reinforcement detailing and show the bar bending schedule. Okay, now let me do one thing. After this part is over, let me open Tekla structures. Yeah, Tekla structures. Let me close this one. Now let me close the drawing mode. Now even I can print the diagrams via this tab. Now let me close the drawing model. Now I can even go to the report, and here after going to the reports, even I can load the report of each and everything, like cast unit bill of materials, such as this one. Even I can click in this one and I can create from selected, create from all. Now let me check it. Now this one is the bill of the quantities which I can show you. See, cast unit bill of materials. The B means beam. So these are the various beams. Their total weight is how much. Okay, their dimensions. C stands for columns, F stands for footing, and S stands for slab. So all their total weights are given along with the bill of materials. So this is how you can do any kind of calculations and any kind of reinforcement detailing by the help of Tekla structures. Hope this video is very helpful for all of you. So thanks for watching my video. If there is any doubt, you can ask me, and try to share as much as possible with your friends and colleagues, so that they also can view it and they can clarify their doubts. And if you have not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe my channel. And thanks for watching my video again, and have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.